A little bit of background why we are doing this. So, we are doing this walking tour to answer three main questions. So, how did the Davao Chinatown come about? What makes it different from Chinatowns in other areas in the Philippines? And how did the Chinese migrants help Davao develop? So, yun yung ating mga goals na masagot for this afternoon. So, punta tayo doon sa question number 2. How is our Davao Chinatown different from other Chinatowns? So, ang sagot niyan mainly, our Davao Chinatown started with trade and not with migration. Most of the other Chinatowns all over the Philippines, nagkaroon sila ng Chinatown because merong nag-migrate na mga Chinese in the late 1800s, kung let's say for example Manila or Binondo. But here in Davao, trade ang una nating history with China. So, we were part, si Davao, one question muna. Kailan dumating ang mga Espanyol sa Pilipinas? Wag kayo, alam nyo na to. 1521. What year dumating sa Davao ang mga Espanyol? Ting! 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 Mamaya pa ang premyo.
1621.
Hindi po. Dumating sa Davao ang mga Espanyol 1848. So, 1521, you imagine, 1521, 1848. It's more than 200 years before sila nakapasok ng Davao. And they were only able to penetrate Davao because they managed to defeat our local hero. So, sa 1521, kung may lapu-lapu, si Mactan, meron tayong
Dato Bago.
correct si Sir, Dato Mama Bago.
Rice.
Si Dato Mama Bago ang ating defender sa Davao. So, nung natalo na siya in 1848, that's when Don Jose Cruz de Oyanguren managed to come into Davao. But the story of the Chinese in Davao predates our colonial history. So before naman 1848, meron nang nangyayari na trade between Davao and our early inhabitants or our original inhabitants. Nakasali itong saan tayo na bahay ngayon, ang Bagobo Klata, Bagobo Tagabawa, mga Ata, Matigsalog. There was already trading with our indigenous people and China. We were part of what we call the ancient maritime Silk Road. Bakit siya tinatawag na Silk Road? Anyone?
Ang ginatrade silk.
Yes, tama si Sir. Ang ginatrade ni China from China is silk. Ba ang pinaka-prime na product. Si Davao, ayan ito yung ruta. Hindi lang sa Southeast Asia but also Europe. It is a trading route, ancient trading route, which included us here in the south. So, from China, Guangzhou, nakadire, apil ka sa ruta. Ayan. While they traded silk, our indigenous people or original inhabitants traded
Durian.
Hindi po. Hindi rin po. Hindi pa.
Kahit.
Beeswax, spices, pearl, gold, and lumber. Yung mga hardwood. Yun ang mga produkto natin. As early as 1100s. Meron ng trading si Davao and China 1100s. So remember, 1521 pumasok si Magellan. Ating history of trading with China is as early as 1100s. So with China, we were also trading with the Dutch or Netherlands, India also. So, una talaga ang history ni Davao with China than the Spanish or the other European races. So, una jud sila. So, ancient maritime. So, our story, that is why it's unique because it started with trading. Proof of that is ito. May nakita ang ating mga archaeologists na mga ceramics. Aside from textile or silk, ang gina-trade ni China is ceramics during the Ming Dynasty. So, meron mga nakita. Meron ito sa National Museum. Meron tayo nito. And, dati sa Museo de Babueno, kaya lang, nag-change na kasi yung meron tayong nakikitang mga ganito. So, this is proof na way before, meron na talagang mga Chinese na napupunta dito to trade. Ayan. 1100s, no? So, nakapag ito sa kalangitan, katong atong mga kalululuhan, nakapag nag-fly pa taan, wala pa. Oh, yes sir. Kaya, so, ang trading, kumbaga, nag-umpisa sa mouth ng Davao River. Ito. Kanang, diha gali sa Bukana Bridge na to karon. Mauna na siya. Diha ang una nga trading. Mga indigenous people with the Chinese. Yan, dito ang una na trading. But the thing is, sige man bakaon gud ni nga area. So, usahay, ang mga boats, diri na sila mo, sa boulevard nga area, kalang boulevard na karon, wala pa malaksaw ng panahon. So, dito na po sila, mo, dunggo. Hantod, siging love, naabot sila diri sa Santa Ana. So, from the Davao River through Boulevard to what we now know as Santa Ana. So, we are here in Magsaysay Park, which was part of the old port of Santa Ana. Because this part was just built in the 1960s, man. So, this is the area where trade progressed from the mouth of Davao River going towards here, and eventually, because of that, nagkaroon ng Chinatown. Kasi dito man ang mga produkto na nagababa. So, ayan. This is the reason why ang ating first stop is here sa Port of Santa Ana or in Magsaysay Park. So, this is... Ay, wala pa akong kwan.
I-recycle pag hindi sa araw ng Davao.
So, this is a historical marker gibutang diri sa National Historical Commission. So, if you read, Port Santa Ana, dinaungan ng mga unang manggagawang agrikultural na Hapon sa Davao, Mayo 1903, na nanguna sa pagpapaunlad ng industriya ng abaka. So, in the early 1900s, the top product of Davao was abaka, or what they called Manila hemp. So, sample sa abaka, asa itong bag na po, So, abaka. But what this marker does not tell us is that during that time, also in 1903, while the Japanese workers from Luzon, who made the Quezon Road in Baguio, when they were sent here to work in the abaka plantation of the Americans, sila sa agrikultura, ang mga Chinese migrants naman sa logistics. So, gatanon sila, gahimo silang abaka. Ang mga Chinese natin na mga migrants, sila ang nagadala sa city and ship it to other areas. So, ang economy ni Davao during the early 1900s is built largely with the Japanese and the Chinese working together with the locals. So yun ang ekonomiya natin, kaya yumaman si Davao and became a city in 1937. It's because we were the largest taxpayers during that time in the whole of the Philippines because of the abaca export. So, during that time, ang mga Hapon, sila ang trabaho sa mga farms, sa mga plantasyon. Ang mga Chinese, sila ang facilitate sa movement sa products. Not only abaca, but other products also. So, at the time din na hindi pa harvest, ang mga Chinese din ang nagapahiram ng pera. Habang lean season pa. Ang ating, if you are, who among here is familiar with the last name ang Leongto?
Barangay?
Barangay din siya. Actually, pangalan siya ng tao, ang Leongto. Dalawa sila magkapatid, si Ang Leongto at si Ang Ka. They were the first to own a shipping company. So mga migrants sila came here in the late 1800s, and since nagamove na ang trading mas nagdaghan na, nagpalit sila dako nga barko. And that started the shipping of the Angliongtos here in Davao. So 1903, gi-start og himo si Port o Santa Ana. Kana ng Santa Ana wharf dato dire kung asa nagadunggo ang pang-island hopping. So, when it was built, ito ang tsura niya. Yan. So, yan yung initial na tsura. Yan. Hinahin po siya 1903 because it was officially opened in 1907. So, kana siya. Ash. So, when Davao further developed as a city and became a city in 1937, but in 1936, before it became officially a city, ganito na ang itsura ng Santa Ana Wharf. So, ayan yung wharf. Nandito tayo ngayon. Yan. Because, wala pa namang Magsaysay Park noon. This is built in 1960s na. Bakit nagkaroon ng Magsaysay Park in Davao in the 1960s? Why do you think nagkaroon ng Magsaysay Park? Hindi rin. Yes, Doktor! Hindi rin po. The answer is that magkaroon tayo ng Magsaysay Park as tribute to the late President Ramon Magsaysay because since Emilio Aguinaldo going toward him, he was the only president to visit Davao. Siya nga ang niduaw Davao. Yes.
Visit Magsaysay 1965 at the police force of Davao.
Yes, yes. Oh, di ba? Pahingi. Pahingi. So, kana siya, 1960s, wala pa siya namatay, gisugda na naghimo ang park. Because, yun na nga, he was the only one to visit Davao sa mga presidente. So, malapit ang puso ng mga taga Davao kay Ramon Magsaysay.